Today's a review of yesterday's notes, section 2.5. Today we're going to continue with finding polynomial functions given certain zeros. Go ahead and take out paper for notes. Let's begin. Let's begin by finding a cubic polynomial function that has zeros 3 and 2 minus I. Remember that since 2 minus I is a solution, then 2 plus I is also a solution. And what we're going to do is write these in factored form. So the 0, 3 will be x minus 3, and the complex zeros will be x minus, parentheses, 2 minus I, and x minus 2 plus I. When you multiply the two conjugates, remember that the conjugates will have something special. The middle cancels out. Before you do that, though, you're going to distribute the negative. So I get x minus 2 plus I and x minus 2 minus I. So when I multiply the two conjugates here, I get x squared minus 4x plus 5, and then multiplying that with x minus 3, you could either do distribute, or you could do the box method. We get the function x cubed minus 7x squared plus 17x minus 15. Let me scroll up a bit. If at any time you have to pause and rewind, go ahead and do that. Just let the sub know that you want to go back. Okay, let's do one last problem, and then you guys will have some problems on your own from your book. Again, we're going to find the cubic polynomial that has zeros negative 4 and I square root of 3. Since I square root of 3 is a solution, then negative I square root of 3 is also a solution. And again, those are notes from yesterday that conjugate pairs are solutions of your polynomials. So let's go ahead and write this in factored form. So I'm going to have a factor for a negative 4 will be x plus 4. And a factor for I square root of 3 will be x minus I square root of 3. The factor for negative I square root of 3 will be x minus negative I square root of 3. Simplifying the negatives here for the complex roots, for the complex solutions, you get x minus I square root of 3, x plus I square root of 3. Again, multiply the conjugate pairs because their middle term will cancel. When I FOIL these two, I get x squared plus 3. When you FOIL this out, you get your polynomial function of x cubed plus 4x squared plus 3x plus 12. That's your function, and that's your answer given those solutions. Let me go ahead and scroll back up. Please make sure you're writing this down as you are responsible for these notes. And the assignment that you'll have next will have these problems. Okay, if you need to review this again, you can play it again. And here's the assignment for you to work on the rest of the period. The first two parts, 13 through 21 odd and 27 through 31 odd, is solving the equations by any method. If it's a quadratic, you could do by factoring, you could do quadratic formula. If it's a cubic, if you cannot factor, remember to do P over Q. The last part here, 41 through 47, you're going to do exactly what we just did on the notes. Okay? Alright, well, good luck, and I'll see you tomorrow.